I'm Skip Shanker, and I am your resource for all things having to do with renovation financing. So people ask me all the time, what's the difference between a limited and a standard FHA 203K? So I want to take a couple minutes and just talk about some of the primary differences. So first of all, a limited FHA 203K comes with a cap of $35,000, which includes the soft costs, including the contingency reserve and inspection fees and permit fees and management fees. So the best thing to do to stay within a limited FHA 203K is have a construction budget not to exceed about $30,000. That leaves that extra room for those soft costs so it doesn't cap out at $35,000. The benefit of a limited FHA 203K is you don't have the involvement of a consultant. And a consultant is great, which is required on the standard FHA 203K, but when you're doing cosmetic repairs like a kitchen remodel or a bathroom remodel or paint, carpet, appliances, you really don't need the expertise and the management of a consultant. The other big difference is on how the money is dispersed. On a limited 203K, the contractor gets 50% or the material costs, whichever is less, within 7 to 10 days after the transaction closes, and then they get the balance when the work is done. Now, as opposed to the standard FHA 203K, which is designed for bigger, more complicated projects that generally would also include anything structural as well. So anything over $35,000 or anything structural is going to require the standard FHA 203K and the management of a HUD consultant. The HUD consultant is great. It's like having your own construction manager on site to help you with develop the budget and make sure that the contractors get paid accordingly as the work is completed. So you've got the HUD consultant. What's the cost for the HUD consultant? It starts at $400, caps out at $1,000, depending on the scope of work, the amount of work that they're doing. Also, we can finance that into the loan, and they generally want to get paid up front, and then we can reimburse you at the close for those funds. The HUD consultant is also available and required to do an inspection when the contractor wants the money. So the contractor does some work on the standard FHA 203K, the HUD consultant comes out, approves the draws, and then the contractors get paid as they do the work. So the other benefit of the standard FHA 203K is, again, there's really no limit to the amount of work that they can do. So you can do major kitchen remodels, bathroom remodels, you can move load-bearing walls, you can add on bedrooms and bathrooms, you can take a house that's zoned for units and add multiple units, up to 4 units if it's approved. Also, if the property is not going to be habitable during construction, you're able to finance up to 6 months of mortgage payments in the loan, so you don't have to worry about making the mortgage payment while the property is not habitable and while you're making a rent payment now. So those are some major differences between the FHA 203K limited and the standard. If you have any questions at all, or you need help with one of your renovation loans, feel free to reach out to me. I can be reached at 800-385-3503. And again, I'm Skip Shanker with Guaranteed Rate Affinity, your resource for renovation financing. 800-385-3503. You have a great day. Thank you.